Hi, once again, welcome to Varenya's Photon Educational Academy. This is Guntuka Srinivas. This is a free online educational channel meant for students of 8th standards to the 12th standard. In these videos, we concentrate slowly from the fundamental aspects to the higher levels. If you like the video, please share it and subscribe the channel. You will get the videos continuously. In the previous session, we have seen about the position vector. What is the meaning of a position vector? This position vector is used to locate the position of an object. Similarly, we have seen about the displacement vector also. What is meant by this displacement vector? This displacement vector indicates the change in the position of the object. When the object changes from one position to the other position, this change in the position is known as displacement vector. Both of these vectors we have seen in the previous session. Clear? Now, in this session, let us see about the distance and the displacement. Let us see about the distance and displacement. Distance and displacement. Clear? Now, observe here. Here there are two terms. First term is distance. The other term is displacement. If you look at the first term, distance, yeah, it is the path length. It is the path length traveled by an object. Observe carefully that it is the path length traveled by the object. That is the fundamental definition. Path length traveled by the object. Observe here. I take a simple example. Let us say that there are 2 points. This is one point A, the other point B. Clear? And the journey is starting from the A. Let us say we are traveling from A to B by this way. We are traveling from A by this way and reaching B position. Clear? Or else we are traveling like this from A to the B, we are reaching the B position. Or else we are traveling like this and we are reaching the B position. That means to reach from A to B positions, we are defining here three ways. We are defining here the three ways. The first way is, let us say this. The second path is this. And the third path is this. That means from A to B, you can travel either in the described first path, or you can travel from the described second path, or in the third path. Just example only here I am showing. Only example 3 I have taken. Clear? And here I am showing the 1, 2, 3 for the 3 examples. What is the distance now according to the definition? According to the definition, the distance is simply defined as the path length. If I take the first as an example, the path length traveled by this object. This is the distance in the first case. Yeah. Whereas in the second case, what is the path length? In the second case, this is the path length traveled by the object. This is the distance in the second case. And in the third case, this is the distance from A to B. This is the longer journey, path length traveled by the object. The third case, this is known as distance. That means distance is simply the path length completely traveled. Is it clear? Hope you are understood. Clear? Now, observe. When you are defining the distance, distance is a scalar quantity. It is a scalar quantity. Clear? It is a scalar quantity. Okay. What is the meaning of scalar quantity? Distance has only magnitude. Distance as only the magnitude. No direction. Direction. Very careful. Understand? It has only the magnitude. No direction. There is no direction. That is the meaning of the scalar quantity. What is the magnitude? Magnitude is nothing but path length. What is the magnitude? What is its magnitude? Magnitude is nothing but, what is its magnitude? Magnitude is nothing but path length. Magnitude is nothing but the path length. Yeah. Now the clarity. Magnitude itself is a yeah, it has no direction. Only it has magnitude. Okay. It is a scalar quantity. Now, what are the units? What are the units? If I define the units, distance has units of meters. It can be measured in the meters. kilometers, centimeters, etc. This is the SI system of unities. SI system of unities. This is International Standard System of SI system. This is CGS system units. Clear? Yes, it can be measured in the meters, kilometers, centimeters, etc. In the FES system, it is feet also. But we are not adapting. Just we are going for the MKS, SI, and the CGS. Even in the MKS also, MKS system also, it is meters. Clear? No. Observe. The distance as dimensions. Distance as dimensions. What are the dimensions? Distance L. Length per L. Distance is length per L. That means I can highlight here m to the power of 0, L to the power of 1, nothing is there means power of 1, T to the power of 0. The dimension formula for the distance. Clear? Okay. Unit is meter, kilometer, centimeter, and dimension formula m to the power of 0, L, and T to the power of 0. Okay. It is a fully scalar quantity. Right? Now, observe. Let us say that this is one-dimensional. Okay, motion. If it is a one-dimensional motion, clear? Let us say I'm taking a straight line. This is origin, reference is point is origin. Clear? And this is positive x-axis. This is negative x-axis. That means all the distances covered towards positive x-axis are positive, and towards negative are negative x-axis. This is the negative. Clear? Let us say that an object has, moved from reference point is O. From O to P. Object is moved from O to P. Let us say OP distance is some 50 kilometers. OP is 50 kilometers. Okay. Object is moved from the O2 towards positive x-axis towards P point. And what is the distance? OP is the distance. Path length traveled is 50 kilometers. Okay. Here I am writing. Distance is OP, which is equal to 50 kilometers. Let us say again from the point P2, again object is moved up to another point Q. Let us say the PQ distance is PQ, the path length here it is, let us say that 30 kilometers. Okay, 30 kilometers. What is the distance PQ? What is the distance PQ? Here, distance, path length, distance PQ, it is 30 kilometers. Now, here, if I refer point O, that is the origin reference point, What is the total distance traveled from O? What is the total distance traveled by the object from O? Here, observe carefully. The total distance traveled, total distance traveled from O, by the object is, from the object is, clear? OP plus P. OP plus PQ towards positive x-axis. So OP is how much? 50 kilometers. PQ is how much? 30 kilometers. That is the 80 kilometers. Here, a simple example. From the reference point in the one-dimensional motion, it is a straight line. Positive x-axis I have taken from the origin, this side. Negative x-axis, this side. Clear? O is the reference point. And object has moved from O to P. Path length is 50 kilometers. Hence, it has traveled 50 kilometer distance. Again, from the P to Q, object has traveled again. Path length is 30 kilometers. Hence, PQ distance is 30 kilometers. Now, what is the total distance that is the total path traveled by the object from reference point origin? What is that? OP plus P. 50 plus 30, 80 kilometers. Clear? A simple example I have shown. Let us say that, observe. Let us say another example like a. This is the straight line. This is origin, reference point. Let us say that this is positive x-axis. This is negative x-axis, x and x bar. Let us say object has traveled from O to P, the path length, let us say 100 kilometers. How much? O to P? 100 kilometers. Clear? Object has started from O reference point and towards positive x-axis, it has traveled up to the point P. How much the path length? Path length is 100 kilometers. That means, what is the total distance traveled by the object? 100 kilometers. Clear? Now, again from P, after reaching P, again, object is coming back to the Q position, reverse Q position, traveled, let us say, 40 kilometers. Path length is 40 kilometers from P. It is coming back. It is coming back. It is coming back. Here I am showing an arrow. I am showing an arrow with this is from P to it is coming back to Q. What is the total length travel? Path length 40 kilometers. Observe very carefully. Object started from O reference point, traveled a path length of 100 kilometers up to P. Again from the P, it is doing the backward journey. Again, it has come back up to the Q in the reverse direction, 40 kilometers. Now, what is the total distance travel? Here I write. Total distance traveled. Total distance traveled is equal to OP. Initially O to P first. Then again the backward direction P to Q. P. So 100 kilometers plus 40 kilometers. Total distance is 140 kilometers. Clear? O to P. Again, P to Q. Total distance is how much it has traveled? 100 plus 40, 140 kilometers. Observe carefully. Distance is a scalar quantity, no direction. Hence, when it is traveling O to P 100 kilometers, okay, in this direction, again from the P to Q, the reverse direction, don't take it as negative. Reverse direction, don't take it as a negative. Why? Because it is no direction for the distance. So everything is positive towards the, that is the 100 plus. Only addition you have to add. Clear? Okay. Now, another example I take. Another example I take. Suppose, let us say, this is the line, x-axis, negative x-axis, x bar, negative x-axis, origin, origin. This is origin. Let us say, it has gone from the O2, object has gone up to the A point, some 150 kilometer. Path length is 150 kilometers. Again, after reaching A, again it is coming back. Again it is coming back up to O. That means first it has gone from O to A, again from A to O. First, it started journey from O, reached 150 kilometers, A point. Again from A, coming back 150, again reached O, initial point only it reached. So what is the total distance travel? Total distance travel is total distance travel equal to OA. First case, O to A 150. Again coming back A to O. A to O. Okay. That is 1. That means OA plus AO. Total it is 300 kilometers. 300 kilometers. Have the clarity. OA and AO. Don't take the reverse direction as negative. No. Why? Because distance is having only magnitude, no direction. Total is 300 kilometers. Is it clear? Okay. Suppose another example I take it. Another example I take it. This is origin, x positive axis, negative x axis. Initially, the object has moved up to the P point. Let us say 30 kilometer path length. Then again, it has gone up to the Q point. Let us say this is some 40 kilometers path length. 40 kilometers path length. Again, from the Q, it has gone towards negative x-axis. Here, let us say that C point, a distance of 60 kilometers from O, distance of 60 kilometers from O. Now, what is the total distance traveled by the object? That is our question. Observe carefully. Object first traveled from O. O is the reference point. O to P, first 30. Again in the same direction, P to Q, 40. Again it is coming from P to up to the point C. C is towards negative x-axis. How much away from O? 60 kilometers from O. Now, what is the total distance travel? Here I write. Total distance travel is equal to total distance traveled is equal to first OP plus PQ plus O to C. First OP, again P to Q, PQ, then Q, reverse direction. Up to what point? C point. So Q to C. Now, what is the OP? OP distance is how much? OP distance is how much? 30 kilometers. PQ distance is how much? 40 kilometers. And QC distance is how much? Year to year, total. 40 plus 30 plus 60. So 40 plus 30, 70. 70 plus 60, 130. Okay. And be careful. Don't take negative direction, negative sign. It is only magnitude. So you have to add that sum. So year to year travel, then year to year. Again year to year means traveled complete this 70, again 60 traveled reached. Clear? So that means total distance is 30 plus 40, 70 plus 130. Total is 200 kilometers. Have the clarity. O to P, then P to Q, then again Q to C. Q to C means Q to, again it has traveled OQ distance, complete total 70, and again it has traveled OC distance 60. That is the distance how you are going to test. Distance is path length traveled. Clear? So what we have discussed in this session? What is distance? Distance is path length traveled. First, what is distance? Distance is scalar quantity, no direction, only magnitude. Magnitude is completely length traveled. And units, what are units? Units are kilometers, meters, centimeters. Dimension L, m to the power of 0, L, t to the power of 0. And finally, we have seen with certain example the distance. Is it clear? Hope you have understood. Okay. Please, if you like the video, share it, share with your friends. Slowly, the students can easily understand. Subscribe the channel. Encourage it. It is a free educational channel. Our effort is only to educate the people to attempt IIT NEET in a right direction with right kind of preparation. Thank you very much for your patient listening.